Happy Muk-jji-bba Day!
Happy Muk-jji-bba Day.
Happy Muk-jji-bba Day.
Welcome back to another episode of Muk-jji-bba and also first episode of 2025!
Woohoo!
Yay.
Yay! Hope everyone had a warm and festive holiday season. How were your guys' holidays slash Christmas slash New Year celebrations?
What's her name first?
Oh, my name! I was too excited to talk about our holidays. My name is Edgy.
I'm Brittany.
I'm Judy.
All right, so back to the question.
Holidays.
Yeah.
I would say it was fun. Yeah, I think it was a little bit different from past years. Okay, honestly, the holiday season felt really long this year. I don't know why. I guess it's
Agree.
a good thing because I don't know, but it did feel really extended.
Mm,
Um, yeah, but I guess like Christmas Eve, Judy invited us to just her family friend's house and they do this big Christmas party. So that was like a really fun experience and had a great time there. And then Christmas Day, I didn't do anything specific. Um, and then New Year's Eve, stayed in, chilling, really peaceful. New Year's Day as well. Yeah, I didn't do much, but it was like a good time of rest.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
What about you guys?
Same. The Christmas Eve Christmas party was super fun. I feel like I've never had extended family here, so to be part of a huge holiday gathering like that was definitely a very, very fun experience. So thank you, Judy, for inviting us. It was so fun. Um, Christmas Day, my family and I went to Vegas, so that was super fun. We drove out. We spent that first day, honestly, just in line for a buffet. We literally waited 3.5 hours for the buffet because it was Christmas Day. But another family that had gone, my mom was talking to her friend. They had gone Christmas Eve and they waited 4.5 hours. So I was like, okay, I guess we got the better end of the stick in that sense, but we waited a very long time, but the food was good. And then it was my brother's 21st first time being in Vegas as a 21-year-old or 21 plus. So we played, my dad, brother, and I spent several hours playing games, like slot machines and stuff. So that was super fun. Got the frozen margaritas. And then New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. New Year's Eve, we just went to like church service at night, but that was about it in terms of other things. Oh, we played Yunori on New Year's Day with my family. We did black and white to choose teams. My brother and I happened to be on the same team and we won twice in a row. So we won.
Oh.
Nothing was on the line, but we won.
Oh.
So
Dang,
that
no
was
cash?
fun. Yeah, no cash,
Aw.
but it was the fact that we had won pretty easily both rounds. So that was fun. And then back to normal life.
Mhm.
Yep, yep. How about you, Gigi?
Yeah, Christmas Eve was pretty fun. I think it was nice to have friends there too, because I think I don't always have friends there. It's just the family friends. So it was nice to have you guys there. So it was really fun. And then Christmas Day, my family didn't do much. We usually go see a movie, but we
Mm.
stayed in, and that was actually pretty nice. Yeah, just we got to just rest. Yeah, we didn't really have designated meals slash meal times. We kind of just like ate throughout the day, whatever was around the house. That was kind of fun. Um, New Year's Eve, we didn't have anything really planned, but our my family friend, they last minute invited us. They thought they were going to be out of town, but they invited us over and asked if we wanted to spend New Year's Eve with them. So we did the countdown with everyone. So that was really fun. And then New Year's Day, I don't think I did much. Yeah, but overall, it was a solid time. Yeah.
You know how in our group chat I sent like Happy New Year's right at midnight?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
actually really surprised.
yeah.
No, so the thing is, I wasn't planning to,
Uh-huh.
but I slept at like 9.
Mhm.
And then I just like happened to wake up at 11:30ish. So then I
Oh,
was like, oh, might as well just stay up another 30 minutes. Yeah. But yeah,
Mm,
that's all.
nice. Yeah,
mm.
I was like, oh, Brittany's up?
I was pretty shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I started I never finished Moon Lovers, Scarlet,
Oh, yeah,
the saga
yeah.
drama.
With
Yeah.
IU.
Mm-hmm.
I know Baekhyun
So
was in it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm,
So I was like, oh, I'll finish it this time. 'Cause
mm-hmm.
I heard great things about it. It's great. I'm on
It
episode
is.
6.
It's good.
And I'm like, remembering the details as I watch it. I'm like, wow, this is a nice,
Mm,
pretty good drama.
hmm
Mhm.
Very
Yeah,
sad.
I
Yeah.
heard. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't watch, you guys know I didn't watch 오징어 Game, Squid Game 1, but I watched season 2.
Oh, you started
Edgy.
with season 2? Okay.
How'd you like it?
It was actually really fun.
Wait, then season 1's better. You're gonna like it.
Wait, but I feel like season 1 was so much more
Like
so much more
violent?
stressful. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you
Uh-huh.
don't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it was more intense season 1, so I think season 2 suited me better because it was a little less stressful, not as violent, so it seems. But it was fun. It was when I came home after we like hung out and then had breakfast and coffee and then I went home, my brother and mom were watching it. So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I just joined along.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who are you rooting for?
I guess the pregnant girl.
Oh.
I feel like she's the most you want her to be make it at the end. And then also the mom and son. Yeah.
Mm.
Did you guys watch season 2?
Yes.
Few episodes. Didn't finish it.
Mm. How'd you like it, Brittany?
I liked it. Honestly, so I watched it by myself
Mm.
on the 27th because it came out on the 26th.
Mm-hmm.
So the next day I just binge watched it. Yeah. And then my dad started watching it too, alone. So I was like, oh, I'll watch it with you. So I watched it 2 times in a row, just like from start to finish.
Wow.
But I still wasn't bored the second time,
Mm.
which means it's good.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it.
Mm.
Mm.
My dog will not stay still. Hey. Oh my goodness.
Oh, but after watching it, I dug up my Gonggi set
Oh, me too, me too.
and I've been practicing.
Oh,
I'm
you've
like,
been practicing.
I'm a little addicted to it.
Oh,
It's
dang.
like, I just wake up and I just like start practicing.
Stop.
Morning routine.
No, literally. Yeah.
Interesting.
My mom's really
Wow.
good at it, and I'm like determined to
beat
do
her.
better. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, my dad's good at it too, so I'm like,
Oh,
I
really?
can't fall behind.
Gotta
Yeah.
catch up.
Yeah,
It is
so
like
I've
their
been
generation,
improving.
right?
Yeah, I think so. Are you
Yeah,
guys good at
so-
it? Gonggi?
No, I mean, I was never good at it, but I'm not really good with my hands, honestly. So
Oh.
my nickname at home is like Dongson. And so, I also dug around the house to find our little bin of kongis, and then we were doing it and I was so bad. Like I was doing so bad. And so I just did it maybe twice and I was like, okay, that's enough.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was never good at kongi, and I'm pretty sure I'm still not.
It's
Yeah.
hard. It's
My
really hard.
sister had
hard.
like a huge kongi phase
Oh.
in elementary school, I think.
Uh,
Yeah, and she would like play, and so I would like try. It was so bad. Yeah,
mm,
my mom was really good at it. My sister, not me though.
mm. Brittany, so is your 2025 goal to beat your mom or be better than your
Yes.
mom?
Yeah.
Dang.
No, and I was actually thinking about it because I needed more of a motivation. I was like, am I just wasting my time here? Because
Oh.
this is so useless, And then I was like, hey, maybe at retreat they might like whip it out and like,
That's
Squid
true.
Game inspired games.
Mm,
So maybe, I don't know. That was just like a passing thought I had.
Hey, you
mm.
never know.
You never know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah.
Mm. Well, speaking of 2025 goals, so between Christmas and New Year's, the three of us got together and hung out, but we also tried to make it a little more, I guess, visionary by making our 2025 vision boards. And so we thought it'd be fun to share what we had on our vision boards and our general 2025 goals.
Mhm.
Yeah. And for context, we were like saying, or Edgy wanted to make vision boards last year. And I feel like we just never, like, I don't know why we didn't. It just never, I don't know.
Mm.
I guess we were
Well,
too busy just yapping. I don't know.
yeah. Or
But
last year when I wanted to at Judy's like New Year's Eve thing, it was not
right,
that kind of
Oh yeah, we had like a
right.
lot more
The
people
crowd was
over.
Yeah, I didn't know.
different. Right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember now. Yeah, but this year we were able to do it and
hmm
it was very therapeutic.
It
I feel like,
was.
yeah, I feel like at one point we just stopped talking and we're just
Yeah.
on cutting things out and pasting it onto the
hmm
board.
hmm
Yeah. I'm trying to recall what I put on there.
I know.
Um,
I have mine right in front of me
Mm.
in my room.
I think that's how it's supposed to be, right? You're supposed to like, look at it every
Yeah, I actually have mine
Whoops.
downstairs, like on a random shelf. But when I shared it with my dad or my
Uh-huh.
family, honestly, my mom and brother are pretty disinterested in these kinds of things. I'm the type where Thanksgiving dinner, like half jokingly, half seriously, I ask everyone, "Okay, everyone, name something you're thankful for." And my mom and brother literally roll their eyes at me, and then my dad is the only one who genuinely responds, and he's like,
Oh.
"Everything." And I'm like, "Oh."
That's cute.
And so it was kind of the same situation with this one. I came and I was like, okay, everyone, look at my vision board. Everyone, like go around and say something you want to do in 2025. And my mom and brother like legit don't even answer. My dad was like, and then I don't know if you guys remember, but I had cut out personal capital in for my vision board, and that really struck a chord with him. And so he was
Mm.
like, I really like personal capital. Yes, like how will you build your wealth? And I was like, yes, that is the question. Yeah.
Mm.
And
How
then
did
he
you answer
asked,
that?
how did he or how did I?
How did you?
I just said I just want to build like my career, my relationships, my personal wealth, assets, I guess, start accruing assets. And then another question he asked everyone is, what is everyone's skincare topic? Like skincare keyword. Because my dad, he like part of the company he works for sells skincare products on Amazon. And so he has brought some samples and he's been actually using a legit moisturizer and foam cleanser. And he's like, my keyword this year is whitening and brightening. And I was like, okay, yes. And then he asked my mom, and she goes, no wrinkles. And then my brother is, I don't even know what he said, but I just hope he washes his face and like, maintains a
Oh.
hygienic routine, which he does, but he's a boy, so
Mm.
but yeah, just a anecdote regarding the general vision board. Did you guys share it with your families?
I just like showed it to them. I was like, "Oh, I made this." That was it. They like didn't look at it. And like I wasn't
Yeah.
compelled to share it either. Yeah. So
Mm.
it was just more of a look, okay.
Mm.
I see, I see.
I left mine on the dining table.
Mm.
Um, and then my mom was like, "Hey, like, can I throw your arts and crafts away?"
No.
I was like, that's not, that's my vision board." Uh, yeah, so I was like, "Oh no, don't throw it away," because my friends are probably gonna keep theirs too, so I should keep it. She was like, "Oh, okay, then take it to your room." So she saw it, but
Mm.
I didn't like explain it or share anything.
Yeah, I see.
I feel like across all of our vision boards, there was like one thing that we all said, like in a similar, I think it was like kind of in the arena of self-development and
Mm.
growing. I can't remember the specifics, but um yeah, I think that's something everyone kind of includes in their vision board, but it just means it's like on everyone's minds. Um, so it's been 5 days of 2025. How have you guys been um developing yourself?
Wait, just a really like quick funny story, but um we were talking, our friend, our church friends and I, we were talking, and someone asked like, "Oh, like what are your 2025 resolutions and stuff like that?" And one of my friends answered that he wanted to budget better. And then the question of, "Oh, how much do you spend on coffee?" came up, and he was like, "Oh, I've only spent like $12 so far." We're all like, "Oh," right? Because each cup of coffee is super expensive nowadays. So we're like, "Oh, okay." One of our friends like, one of our friends just cut him off. Was like, "It's only been 5 days since the year started." I was like, "Oh, he's
I
trying
know.
though. It's the effort that counts." Like,
Honestly, even for 5 days, I feel like that's not bad. That's
yeah,
like just 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
if you add tip, yeah, like maybe once, one and a
Oh,
half.
oh no.
Honestly, yeah.
Sad.
So, yeah. But anyways, yes. What was the question?
Judy, how have you been acting upon your
Oh,
vision of
yes.
self-development and growth?
Yes. Um, this is gonna sound very, very basic, but I started going to the gym. It was actually the end of last month that I started to go to the gym. So it wasn't technically like a 2025 thing, but I want to further develop that in 2025. But yeah, girly's got a lot of social anxiety if you don't already know. And when you go to the gym, you kind of have to talk to people because you might be waiting for a machine or like other people are using other things. So sometimes you have to like ask them, "Hey, like, how many sets do you have left?" Or, "Hey, like, can I use that?" Or even just waiting for a machine is like so, it's just so much anxiety because you just stand there and you just wait for them to finish. But the fact that you're standing there while they're like, right? It's just like, oh, like this is so awkward. So I feel like it's pushing me in a lot of different ways. Like, so that's been something I've been trying. Yeah, guys, 5 days.
That's good
Wait,
though.
yeah. Wait, but when you, I get like you waiting for someone to finish is awkward, but
Mhm.
are there people after you who are waiting for you to finish as you're like,
Oh, as I'm working out?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate
And
that.
it
What's
sucks.
worse?
It
Yeah.
really sucks because I'm a beginner, right? So if I'm not in the gym with my boyfriend or someone who already has gym experience, I'm not working out as fast as I can. I I'm like figuring out my form. I'm still figuring out what weights to use, like how much I should be lifting and all that stuff. So it's all super new to me. So I take a lot longer. So I was like using the hip thrust machine once, and this was like my first time going to the gym alone. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try going. I'm just gonna like get myself there. And I'm like figuring out this machine. I'm like, oh my God, like why isn't it budging? And this girl comes over, and there's another one next to me, but that one's out of order. So she has to wait for me. So I'm like, oh my God. So I asked her, I was like, oh, are you waiting for the machine? Because I was like, honestly, she's gonna finish faster than me. Maybe just have her go first, and then I'll go after her, like after she's done. I don't know. And I can like kind of figure out how to use it. But when I asked her, I was like, "Oh, are you waiting for the machine?" She just looked at me. She's like, I was like, "Okay, I thought gym people were nice. Like, I thought you guys were nice." But she just stood there, was like, and then I was like, "Oh, like okay." So then I sat back down. I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna try to figure this thing out then." And then she looked at the other one, and then she goes to her boyfriend. She's like, "Oh, it's out of order. It's out of order." So then she leaves. So I'm like, "Okay." But yeah, it's just like it just gets really awkward because they're waiting for you, and then I'm like, oh my God, I can't. I'm not in a position where I can rush myself to finish my sets faster because I need to figure this stuff out. So yeah, it is really pushing me and my personality in a lot of yeah, but I think it's good for me. Yeah. What about you guys? Have you guys started anything new?
Edgy. Wasn't your Zumba class, was it yesterday?
Oh
Your first
yeah.
one?
No, it's actually next
Oh,
week. I
Oh.
know, I know. But that is one thing I will be doing. So I found that my community center has Zumba classes every morning. And I've always wanted to try Zumba, and I feel like it's a fun way to get some movement in. And so I threw it out there, and I'm always trying to get my mom to do some sort of exercise too, because she does not like to move very much. So I tossed it out to her, just like, oh, look, they have this every Saturday, and we should do it. And then I thought she would be like, oh, no, and shoot me down, as she usually does for these kinds of things. But surprisingly, she was open to it. And she was like, oh, are there going to be a lot of people? Like, what are you supposed to wear to these kinds of things? I was like, okay, she's bought into the idea. So, yeah, the first class is this Saturday. So, I'm actually really excited to go and try it out.
Hmm. Are you supposed to wear anything different for
No,
Zumba?
it's just like I literally told her you can literally wear what you're wearing now. My mom is like, oh, like 너무 후지근하지 않아? Like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, literally, that's just normal clothing. People wear that all the time. So yeah,
Hmm.
there's nothing, no special attire for Zumba.
That's nice.
Hmm.
Hmm.
exciting. I
Very
feel like you
exciting.
can like dance off all the stress that you have.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly.
Wait, so what's different about Zumba than just like is it I don't really know much about Zumba, so.
I
Is it from
honestly
like a specific country? I feel like it's a cultural
think
thing.
it's Latin dance inspired. It's kind of like an aerobic class, this Ajuma aerobic class styles. I feel
Mm.
like the vibes will be similar. I have watched Zumba YouTube videos before, and they just have very upbeat music and kind of easy to follow along moves. And so I think it's supposed to just be a fun form of cardio, is my understanding,
Oh,
with like Latin inspired upbeat dance music.
that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I actually know someone who used to do Zumba because my mom went with her for a little bit, and
Mm.
she used to use ankle and wrist weights.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, or was that kickboxing? Okay, I know my mom tried kickboxing too, but I think she's
Oh.
tried Zumba a few times, and she said
Mm-hmm,
her friend used ankle weights and wrist
mm-hmm.
weights. So,
Sure, that makes it a lot harder, like a level
Yeah.
up.
mm. when Edgy's more advanced.
Yeah.
That'll be the level up for me.
Mm, dang.
Good idea. Good idea.
Brittany, have you done anything?
I started taking walks again,
Mm.
um, every day. I didn't take one today. I think it's too late to take one, but cheat day on some days, I guess.
Mm.
But yeah, I forgot how nice they were. I feel like
Mm.
I stopped because the last time I took a walk, there was like a dog that tried to attack me. It was actually really scary. Like it was a huge dog. Anyways, so yeah, but I mean, it's fine. I yeah, started that back up again. And then I signed up for a new ballet studio. I only signed up for one class so far. And it's this coming Tuesday. And it's a Russian studio, so it's like legit. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I know like a lot of kids go there, like kids trying to become like actual professional
Mm.
dancers, but they do have adult classes. So I think the vibes are going to be really different from my previous studio. So I'm a little scared,
Mm.
but it's a beginner class. So I think I'll just like kind of refresh my memory on like the moves and skills and become flexible again because I kind of lost it. Um, yeah, I feel like there was one. I might take a hot yoga class tomorrow, um,
Oh.
pending because apparently there's like a free trial thing at like a studio, but I don't have the proper attire. Like I don't have workout clothes. Because don't
Mm.
you can't just, I mean, I guess you can wear a t-shirt, but you're gonna get all sweaty. So maybe I can look for like my old dry fit shirts from the
Mm.
shoes. Yeah.
Don't a lot of people wear tank tops to yoga, like muscle tee looking tank tops? Can't you just cut one of your shirts, maybe?
Oh, I guess so,
That's like
yeah.
sleeveless at least.
Hmm. That's a
But
good idea.
I don't know what people wear to hot yoga. Do you
Don't
wear
people just wear
leggings?
like sports bras and leggings?
I think so. I feel like that's just the general attire for any workout medium these days.
Hmm.
That's true.
Yeah. But I mean, I know males also take hot yoga classes, so I'm sure they just wear t-shirts. I'm
Yeah.
sure they don't go
Shorts.
yeah, and
Shorts and
shorts.
a t-shirt or I think
Yeah.
like a tank muscle
Yeah.
tee
Hmm.
thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Are
I
you
see.
going with friends or by yourself?
I mean, Hisa brought it up today,
Mm.
but she said she's gonna send me a link, but we'll see. If she doesn't, then I'm just not gonna mention it first. Because I wasn't like enthusiastic about it.
Mm.
Mm.
But yeah, we'll see.
Dang, hot yoga sounds intense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard it's a very sweaty,
Yeah,
very,
it
very
is.
sweaty. Um,
Yeah.
Mm. Don't you sign a waiver in the beginning? Because it's low key, there's a chance of you passing out.
I feel like most workout classes you sign waivers.
Yeah,
Like even for
mm,
ballet, I had to
yeah,
sign a waiver.
that's
Yeah.
true.
I do want to swim more. That was part of my vision board.
Mm.
Um, maybe in the summer when it's warmer. It's too cold right now.
true, true.
Yeah.
Mm.
But like ideally, my week, it would be taking walks every day and then once a week ballet, once a week working out, just like I don't know. I don't know what that entails, but more like strength building exercises and then once a week swimming. So like three times
Mm.
a week sort of
Mm.
thing, but like different types of exercises.
Mm.
Mm. That's a good schedule.
Yeah. Have you start or are you gonna um lift with the friends?
I think so. Um, yeah, I should probably figure that out soon. But the friend like really invested. Like he invested even
Mm.
more into the home gym. So I haven't like seen it yet, so I don't know what exactly it looks like, but he was like, "Oh, like, are you actually down to like
Oh.
work out?" And I was like, "Yeah, might as well." And he was like, "Okay, then like we're gonna like create a rigorous like workout routine for the new year." But this was in December, like last week of
Mm,
December. So he hasn't followed up yet, and I'm too scared to. So that is also pending.
mm. It's a lot less scary and sanitary, so I feel like you should try it out.
Yeah. I
Mm.
don't want to be like
Mm.
sprawling.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get that. It's so funny. You hear a lot of different conversations at the gym sometimes when because a lot of people come in groups. And because, Torrance is a pretty family-friendly area, we have a lot of students that come to the gym. And so I was passing by a group of three little like Asian boys, and I swear they were talking about a certain girl that was working out. But it was so funny because I was like putting weights away. And they were like, bro, just go up to her and be like, hey, what school do you go to? I was like,
Aw, that's cute.
oh,
That's
I
actually really
know.
cute.
I was dying. Like, I thought that was so, so funny. It was just so cute. And then, like,
Yeah.
another group of boys, I'm pretty sure they're like late middle school or like early high school, but they're all talking. They're like, yeah, she's pretty on Instagram. She's pretty on Instagram. And I was like, guys, people can hear you. And usually I'll have my earphones in if I'm alone, but I went to the gym with my boyfriend yesterday, so I was like, oh, I didn't have my earphones in. So I was just like hearing all of these conversations, and I found it so funny that they just talk about these things in a gym where everyone's so close together.
Like bro talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's your gym playlist, Judy?
So I haven't really created one yet. Yeah, I just play any upbeat music if I'm
Mm.
alone. But I'm also incorporating Pilates into my workout routine. So I only really go, or I'm planning on going to the gym like twice a week, just separating upper body and lower body. So I haven't gotten many times yet.
Mm.
So I haven't even yet thought about a playlist. I'm so worried about getting my form right, right now. So haven't thought about that yet. But if anyone has gym song recommendations, that would be, I need some. So
Do people listen to ballads while working out? Is that a thing?
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure.
Yeah,
There
I'm
must
sure there
be.
are. Yeah. But I wonder if that like helps, like
Maybe
reverse psychology.
Mm.
if you're sad
Mm,
and you
yeah,
listen to
that
that,
makes
maybe
sense.
it'll help you lift better. I don't know.
Yeah,
Mm.
maybe. All right, back to the vision board.
Yes. Sorry.
One thing I remember putting is to stop doom scrolling. I feel
Oh.
like that is a bad habit I fall into almost every day. Honestly, even during work, I don't know what the quantitative threshold of this many minutes or hours is considered doom scrolling, but honestly, even like if I'm working and I want to break, like I just scroll kind of mindlessly, or after work too. I just scroll mindlessly.
Mm.
So that's one habit I want to stop. And I have the time limit on Instagram using the app or the thing on the iPhone settings, but it's so easy to ignore. Like there are no consequences. So that's bad. So I'm trying to actually stick to it. Yeah.
I've been wanting to journal more, and I've kind of gotten started on it. I've only journaled once out of these 5 days.
Hey, it's fine. It's only been 5 days.
True, true. Um, and I love the how YouTubers or like certain YouTube channels are dedicated to uploading digital planners.
Mm.
And they're usually free templates, so you can just like pick which one you like the best. And I found a new girl this year, so I downloaded her PDF onto my iPad. She has like a little journaling section, and then there's like the planner portion of it. So I've been like organizing my schedule. Yeah, hopefully we'll journal more throughout the year. But yeah, I've been trying to somewhat actively incorporate that into my daily life. But yeah, we hope it sticks. So
Mm.
yeah.
I've been journaling more too. I think that's something I wanted to work on this year. I've journaled all 5 days. I'm very proud of myself.
Wow, that's
Yes.
very good.
Yeah, but what I do is I try not to just list out what I did, but I think it's helpful that I don't do much with my day. So like if I need to fill up the page with like something, So like I end up reflecting on whatever is top of mind. Um,
Oh.
and then at the very end, I copy down the Bible verse of the day to just finish it off.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty good about this for the first like 2 weeks. And then I start like being lazy and then I just end up journaling only on the days when I really am feeling something.
I get
Um,
that.
but yeah, this year I'm more determined to just journal, like just put it into practice, just I think I was good about it 2 years ago, but that's only because I was feeling a lot of things every day. So yeah, but last year I was like, I'm just chilling, nothing's going on. So I ended up not journaling as much. Um, so yeah, I think a good balance between the two would be ideal. Um, yeah.
Mm.
What about you, Edgy? Have you been journaling?
I missed a day or two, which I guess is a lot in the span of 5 days. But yeah, that was also one of my goals. The way that I journal is very much chronicling literally what I do, but on days that I am feeling a type of way or I'm thinking some things, then I will obviously try to flesh out those feelings. But yeah, I realized last year, I feel like I wasn't super intentional or like really in the moment. And so I'm going to try and journal more so that I am actually reflecting each day. Like, what did I actually do today? What did I actually feel? What did I actually think? And I'm hoping that will help me be more intentional with, how I go about my day, how I think about my day. And so I will also be trying to put that into practice.
Were you able to journal during busy season?
Nope. So especially the last 2 years since I started working, you'll see gaps in January, February, and then when I come, it's like, oh, it's been a minute, and like that's how I'll start my entry, and we're like, it's been rough. Like that's how I'll start it.
It's like 4 months later, I'm back.
Yeah, no, kind of. So that's why I'm gonna try and do it more this year so that busy season will be I'm not just swept away by work. I'll try to find something else in my day to day.
Mm.
Yeah.
This is so random, but today I got emotional, but it was like so random. Like I don't know why I was getting emotional. So I was on praise today and during practice, it was like towards the tail end of practice. But she serves on production, but she's married and she has 2 kids. They're like still like toddlers. But her younger son was just uh in the audience seats, and he was like eating a bagel, and then all of a sudden he was with his dad, but I guess the dad like went to grab water or something, so he was alone for like a split second, and he started like kind of crying, but it wasn't like a full out crying, but he was in the way back, and his mom was near the stage, and it's kind of like lower down, so you can't really see what's going up outside of that area. But the second she heard like a millisecond of his voice, I like saw her turn her head and like run up, and then and I see the dad like coming and running, and I was like, I don't know why, but that made me
Oh,
so emotional. I was
oh
like,
my
wow, like
gosh.
truly, Like the parents are like they recognize their
She's getting choked up right now.
Oh my god.
yeah, like they just knew, oh, that's my son who is about
Yeah.
to cry. Because there are a lot of other kids too, so that could have been like anyone's kid. Like in my years, they all sound the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was like, oh,
Mm.
darn it, I'm growing old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So just something really random that I felt today.
Wait, that same. I think this is the same baby you're talking about. He has an older sister.
Mhm,
Yeah. So wait, oh, he's so cute. He
mhm.
like looks a little silly, but like, he just like is like very much in his own world whenever I see him.
Oh.
I guess all babies are like that, but him especially. But it's so funny. So I count offering in the same room that the children's ministry uses. And so obviously when I go, it's at the end of service. So they're also wrapping up, but the parents have to come pick up the CM kids or the children's ministry kids. And so so the older sister of the same toddler boy, she's in CM, but he's in childcare because he's younger. So he'll come with his mom or dad, whoever is picking her up that day. But he like kind of waddles in and people are saying hi to him, but he does not even look at them. He immediately dashes to his sister every single week. Like someone's like, hi. And then he like literally doesn't even look at anyone. He literally runs to his sister and like hugs her. And it's like, oh my gosh, it gets me every time. But yeah, he's so cute. And their dynamic is so cute. No.
Precious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you must feel more that way when you see that because you're like
Mm.
also an older sister. You have a younger brother.
Yeah, I'm like, I wonder if we were like that too. Probably not.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But it's super cute.
Well, odd transition, but one I like pulled up while you were gone. I brought out my vision board, but like a superficial thing on my vision board are like getting the tabby shoes.
Mm.
Yeah. I like save. I bookmark a lot of dupes that I find online. I don't know. I'm like scared they're gonna be uncomfortable or like create like blisters on my feet, mess it up in some way. Because I know my mom, like she wore some like kitten heel shoes years ago and it messed up her foot, like actually. Like it just her foot never became the same foot.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
really?
Mhm. Yeah, so you need to be careful with shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do.
But yeah, I'm a little wary of. But like
Mm.
all the reviews are like, oh, they're really comfortable. So I'm like, But I have wide feet, so I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's just a little too much. I have white feet.
Now the world knows.
No, they're not like that wide.
I don't know why that's so. I have white feet, so.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, it's important to have shoes that are comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw like or I realize now getting older that truly having the right shoes is so important because honestly, even when you're sitting, especially days when I'm in the office for a while, like you think it doesn't really matter what shoes you wear because you're just sitting, but my feet still get uncomfortable being in like tight loafers or something if I'm at the office sitting for like 10 hours. So, yeah, very important.
But feet health is a real thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Not what it's called. I'm sure
It
there's
is.
a
I think
better
so. Yeah.
podiatry, something like that.
Oh.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is.
Oh.
I've been getting a lot of recommended videos on feet health and ankle mobility and ankle strength,
Oh.
which is very important
Ankle
because
strength.
I do have weak ankles. And so, yeah, we have to
Ballet.
work on
You should
that.
do ballet.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
That's
perhaps.
for sure. Like I've felt it.
Oh.
Mm.
Mm. maybe.
It's funny because after we talked about the tabbies, uh, I got a TikTok, a video popped up on my For You page, and this girl was saying that the same feeling that she gets when she sees Tesla Cybertrucks, she gets that like same feeling when she sees the marshmallow
No.
tabbies. And a
Not a
lot
good
of
feeling, right?
no, it's not. But a lot of people in the comments were agreeing. I was shocked. I thought a lot
What?
of people like those shoes.
Yeah, they're like, I guess
They're
they're
cute.
starting to become a little basic,
That's true.
Mm.
Yeah.
but I still think, okay, but I do see what she means.
Yeah,
Because
everyone's
people
like
out there,
corsets,
yeah,
like
yeah, I get it, but I don't care.
I think they're cute. I thought they're
Yeah.
pretty fashionable.
Hmm. I feel like they
Mm.
go along with most clothes,
Hmm.
except for like like super casual clothes.
Yeah.
Mm.
I feel like
But
they do elevate a
mhm,
look. They can do a lot.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Mm.
But, anything superficial, more superficial for you, Edgy?
No, not like in terms of material, but another, I guess, physical thing I had was to improve my posture. And so
Oh, yes.
I think that is something I definitely need to work on. But that I realize it's not just a matter of like sitting up straight, it's like core strength, back strength, shoulder strength. So it's like everything is just intertwined. So you just need to be, or I realize everyone needs to be holistically, I guess, well, it's not just one specific part, it's like all the body parts.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it's one thing.
Mm. Have you guys seen the what are those? The slippers that have like the little acupuncture points? Like
Mm,
the
mhm, mhm.
I think G-Dragon made it a trend in
Oh,
Korea
Really?
again. Yeah, he like wore them out and everyone was like, "Oh my goodness, the shoes, the
mm,
slippers."
Mm.
I thought of that when you guys talked about feet health, but I
mm.
know it helps with overall health too. So,
Yep, I
Yeah.
think so.
What are your thoughts on G-Dragon's fashion? Like, were you ever a fan? Because I wasn't.
Yeah, I
A little
don't,
too out there. I don't
mm,
know.
yeah, I honestly can't think of specific outfits. So I don't know if I was ever really into his his vibe or his like fashion vibe.
mm, it's bold. It's
Mm,
very bold.
it
And
is.
I respect that he just wants to be bold and wear whatever he wants to wear. So I think when I see it like that, and maybe I see it in a different way because he is a celebrity. Like if I saw someone random on the street wearing that, maybe I would think differently. But I respect it. I don't know if I'm a fan of it. Like I personally wouldn't wear anything loud like that, but it suits him and his style, so
Mm.
you do you, my guy.
Are you a fan, Brittany?
So, but now that you say that, I realize that on my vision board there's this like very bold, like very out there outfit,
Mm.
like that motif. And then I wrote like, oh, I want to be like that. So I guess in that sense, I should. I'm like, yeah, yeah, G-Dragon.
Be experimental.
Yes, experimental, bold, confident. That
Mm.
is 2025 for me.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love the summary. That's
Mhm.
really good.
Hmm.
Short and sweet.
Mm.
Yeah. What about relationship wise, just in general?
Mm.
We can start with family and then friends and then miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous.
So,
Family, I think just I want to do another trip to somewhere new with my
mm.
family because we did Hawaii this past year. And so we were talking about it because we should coordinate something sooner rather than later because everyone's schedule is so different. So I think this summer we're not gonna do like a big trip like Hawaii, maybe something more drivable, like is it Yosemite? Yeah, like Yosemite, but then Grant's already been there. So I guess as long as majority of the people it's new, then it qualifies. So I think we're thinking
I don't have anything specific.
Mm.
I think I just want to spend like true quality time with them. And because
mm,
usually how our days go when we are all together in the house is we're just stuck in front of the television and like that's literally it. And I think we are pretty good about like recapping our days and talking about like how we're feeling at the dinner table, but I kind of want to transfer that into like other rooms as well, like the living room. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like these days we just talk about the news because I mean, yeah, there's a lot going on, but
Yeah.
I want it to be a little bit more intentional and about us, not the world outside. And I think I do also want to go on a trip. I don't know where, but yeah, I don't know.
I think my mom and I were talking about going on a trip together. Um, yeah, it's just hard because the first 6 months of the year, I'm usually pretty busy traveling for work. So can't do like too much then. But maybe this summer we'll try something. Yeah, so I don't know. We haven't talked about it too much just because my schedule was not solidified at the time. But hopefully we can talk more about it soon. But yeah, I think I don't have any like specific goals or anything with family. It's just more maintaining the relationship that we have right now. I think I like how comfortable we are with each other. Yeah, so maybe just like maintaining the good vibes and yeah. If of course it's nice if we could get deeper too. Yeah.
mm.
But I mean right now is nice too. Friends?
Friends. I think for me it's kind of similar to family. Um, yeah, maybe another keyword for this year is intentionality
Mm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
all around.
Mm.
I'm trying to think if there's anything more to add because that kind of packages everything pretty well. But
Mm.
yeah, I just love deep conversation. And I
Oh.
feel like we could do more of that. But then
Mm.
again, I don't want to like force it on people, you know.
Oh, like we? As in like we? Or you
Us,
and
us, and like, no, just in general.
mm.
Yeah. Yeah. But I
Mm.
think there is something very special about just spontaneously kind of sharing deep conversations with people,
Yeah.
like especially with people you care about.
Mhm.
I think I'm not that I don't know if skilled is the right word, but transitioning into that while you're like conversing about just your day-to-day life and just lighthearted topics.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at doing that. So I want to get better at that. I don't know how, but
Mm.
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, mine's pretty similar to family and Brittany's, I guess. I just want to be more intentional with friends. Just maintain the good friendships that I have right now. Yeah, I'm always very thankful for like the solid group of girlfriends that I'm surrounded with. So definitely don't want to take that for granted. So I think being more intentional is definitely something I want to do. And I don't know if I want to make more friends, but I think I'm always like, oh, I want to meet more people and be more extroverted and nah, but yeah, I don't know. I'll start being more intentional with the people around me first before I really do that, I guess.
Yeah. Now that you say that, I don't remember like the last time I made a new friend. Like not just
Mm.
meet someone new, like you can do that every day, but
Yeah.
No, even that is hard. But yeah, like yeah, I think it was like literally our apartment. Like that was the last time I had to like,
Mm,
kind of start fresh and like become friends, like
Mm.
get to that new level of closeness.
Mm.
So I think I'm like out of practice. So I don't like know how to do it anymore. Yeah.
yeah, wait, yeah, true. Because for me, it's at work, like my two close friends that I've made at work. But that was easy in the sense that we just happened to sit at the same table day one of training, and then we're kind of going through the same things. Um, but yeah, outside of that, do people regularly make new friends? I feel like that's very difficult because you have your existing friendships to still grow and fortify and maintain. So then on top of that, yeah, do
Yeah.
people,
I
is that
don't know.
normal?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of friends around me who actively like seek out new friends often, so I don't really talk to people about that.
Mm,
Yeah. I feel like it's more of a kind of like how you made your work friends. It's more of a natural
Yeah.
progression into becoming friends.
Mm.
It's not like middle school or even college where you're like, oh, I need to make new friends and,
mm,
really put yourself out there. But why not?
Yeah,
yeah.
it is
I
And
don't
it makes
know.
nice.
me wonder because, for these kinds of things, you start with, oh, let's grab coffee together. It's like,
Mm.
how many coffees do you need to grab
Well,
to
yeah.
get to the next level? And it's like, do you,
Mm.
how do you text? And, kind of
Yeah.
the tone you carry is different from a person you meet for the second time versus us, the tone we have with each other. So
Yeah.
it's like, when does the tone switch? Like,
Mm.
Yeah.
what is the,
I don't
yeah,
know. Like I'm trying to think back to, you know,
uh-huh,
how we even became friends, but I can't
yeah,
remember like a specific turning point.
mm.
And I feel like that's harder as adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Huh.
Mm.
Something to ponder.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
What about misc dot relationships?
Okay, come on, guys, share.
Well, I guess I can start with because I think I'm the only one who put it on my vision board, like specifically about um romantic relationships. I put a
Ooh.
flower because I want to receive flowers. Um, but yeah, I think I'm just for 2025, I'm more open to meeting new people in that sense. Not
Ooh.
just friendships, but maybe something more. I don't know. But I say this, but I'm just, that TikTok or meme where you're just like in your house and it's like how I um envision meeting my husband. And you're just in your PJs and you open
Yeah,
the
in
window and
bed.
you're like, yeah, that's literally me.
Yeah,
Um,
same.
and what's wrong with us? But yeah, we should change that
Oh,
for 2025.
you're right.
Um,
You're right.
yeah, it's it hasn't changed these past 5 days, but there are still 360 days left to change that. But yeah, that is on my vision board.
Are you gonna do anything to put yourself out there a little bit more?
In Q1, no, I don't think so.
Mm.
I think I'm just gonna for the first quarter just kind of gauge.
Mm.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Gauge who's out there.
I just don't want to put it that way because it sounds a little off. Um, I don't know.
Are you gonna venture to a new area to gauge? Because, right now, the areas you have been gauging is the same work,
Oh,
church, like where you live. But are there other perusable areas?
Mm.
I don't know. The only thing I can think of are like cafes, but because I don't even go to cafes. Like I haven't really gone this past year.
Mm.
'Cause honestly, I don't really have the time to, and I just don't get a lot of work done at cafes. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. That's the only place I can think of outside of home, work,
Mm.
church. Yeah.
Oh, the
I don't know.
club. Just kidding.
Oh no, I don't know
I'm
about that
kidding,
one.
guys. Yeah. Dating apps? Would you guys try dating apps?
I think I'm more open
Mm,
to it. Um, maybe later half of the year,
mm,
second half. Yeah.
yeah.
But it's funny because my mom is more open to it now too. She's
Mm.
like, oh, because you before she was like, no. Did you think
I was like, what do you mean? She's more open to.
for me, not for herself.
Oh man.
Oh, I have problematic. But yeah, no, for me, because before she was like, oh no, it's so dangerous.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like, Fuji, like, do you have to? And I've like explained to her countless number of times. I'm like, it's literally the only option. I don't know. Like, I can't imagine. I don't know, who knows? But I think she's grown more open to the idea of me. She even like said, oh, why don't you try it out? And I was like, but then I was like, well, I don't know. I chickened out. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, so maybe
Mm.
later this year.
We need to take more pictures of you then.
Mm.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
We need to take
Oh,
good
see,
pictures.
that's the thing I don't. That's what I don't like about these apps. Like you're
Yeah.
like promoting yourself, and I hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen like the Hinge prompts
Mm. They're
and
very cheesy. I don't know.
yeah,
Everything's cheesy.
like getting my hoodie back. I heard that was a huge response. I forgot what question it was. Like my hobby
Yeah,
is
my
getting
hobby
my
is.
hoodie back or something like that.
Okay.
And the amount of videos of guys golfing
Ugh,
and them putting that on their profile, I heard
Um,
it was pretty
automatic
crazy.
X.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wait, do you swipe on
Oh,
Hinge?
yeah. Is it swipe left? Oh, wait, swipe right.
I think
No,
it's like right. I actually have no idea.
because
Time for you guys to find out.
I feel like if you swipe left, it's a like
No.
a
Oh,
good no.
oh, oh, it
Oh,
is. Oh,
like a pass, but
Yeah.
versus like a
oh,
no thanks.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Actually, I don't know.
no idea.
Are you open to it, edgy? Because I know you used to not be.
I know, but honestly, as time passes, it also kind of feels like I hate to say it this way, but it seems like the most accessible avenue to meet people, or like almost like the only option in the sense, which is so unfortunate. But honestly, same. Even my mom, not that she was completely opposed to it before, but I think she is seeing it as potentially my last option at this current state.
Oh.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm the problem, but not feeling very hopeful in this arena, honestly.
You're not the problem. Don't say that. You're definitely not. No.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not like I've made active moves or taken any steps in the past couple of years to do anything about it. I'm literally just like, when will something happen to me? Like that's literally been my mindset. But now it's like, oh, do I actually need to do something to change this?
Mm.
Or do I just be patient and expect God to, drop something in front of me once I'm ready, or once He thinks I'm ready? I don't know what the
Something.
move is.
Not even drop someone, just something. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm also much more open to if someone were to ask me like, "Hey, are you interested?" Yeah, sure. I think before I was like, eh. I mean,
Mm.
no one really asked me actually, so I can't even say that I filtered it myself. But yeah, I think now I'm like telling people, oh, no, I'm interested. If you know anyone, do you know anyone? Let me know. Um, so yeah, definitely open.
Do you guys know subtle Asian dating? Sad.
On
Mhm.
That
Facebook?
Facebook page
Yeah.
when that was like a huge thing.
Was that pre-COVID or during COVID?
I think both, but mostly
Like when it like
pre-COVID, I think.
blew up pre-COVID, right?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
Mm.
Didn't people get relationship advice on there too? Or like
I
advice on
think
like how
so.
to. Mm,
Yeah.
dang.
I just never go on Facebook these days. So
Yeah.
Same. I
yeah.
don't either.
Mm. It was pre-COVID. Yeah, it was.
Mm.
Because I remember, wasn't it like freshman year of
It was that
college?
early?
Yeah, oh no, I'm mistaking it for UCLA Find My Roommate.
Oh,
It's the same idea, you know?
Same idea, but
that's
two
true.
very
Yeah.
That's
different
true.
pages.
That's true.
'Cause I was like, oh wait, don't we know people who like auctioned off their friends on there?
Uh,
But no, it
Mm,
was the roommates one.
that's so funny.
dang.
Very different purposes.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I think I'm okay with not getting into a relationship this year. Like I wouldn't say that's my goal. It's more like I want to put myself out there. Like
Mm.
it's part of the self growth aspect.
Yeah.
Um, because in that arena, I really haven't my whole life. So
Mm.
Mm.
yeah, I think that's more of the sentiment.
I second that.
Did you read the book the Good Materials, Edgy?
I have read a couple chapters.
Uh,
I'm
nice.
I'm making my way through. But yeah, I is it sad? Is it a happy ending, sad ending? Or is it just not
It's
really
just
an end?
neither. It's uh,
Mm. Okay, okay. Yeah.
it's funny.
Mm. Okay, okay. I'll make sure to read it by I can't give a date.
1 year later.
Yeah, well, honestly, perhaps.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, it was a wonderful time recollecting our sentiments and hopes for this year. So hopefully 2025 treats everybody well and that we have a clear vision of what we're working towards.
Yes.
Good luck to everyone in 2025.
Yes.
May
Exciting.
2025, yeah, be better than 2024.
Mm.
All right. Well, good luck to everyone in this first full week of 2025. And thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.